guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Millie, and today I am going to be talking you through the 10 wedding traditions that we won't be doing at our wedding. So I will start this by saying, if you have done any of these or are planning on doing any of these, that is absolutely fine. We felt like a lot of the things on this list we weren't comfortable with. A lot of the things just weren't very us. We wanted to make sure that we were happy with what we were doing for the whole day. We didn't want to be doing something and thinking, I really don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this. So a lot of the traditional things that I have seen online and I have seen done at other weddings, we won't be doing at ours. So, the night before the wedding, it is traditional, I think. I'm using air quotes a lot because I don't want any of this to be taken the wrong way, but it is traditional, I do believe, to stay at your parents' house. I won't be doing this. My parents live about an hour's drive from our wedding venue, so the night before the wedding I will be staying in an Airbnb about a mile away from the venue. I don't want to be sat in the car in my wedding dress on the way to the venue getting it all crumpled, and I also don't want to be so far away because that would just panic me. Like, what if there was loads of traffic and it took us 2 hours to get to the venue? But I will only be 5 minutes away by car. It's just, I think I'll be a lot more calm knowing that I'm so close. So yeah, I won't be staying at my parents' house the night before. So number 2, I won't be hiring a wedding car. Firstly, my dad has a white car, he is more than capable of driving me, and secondly, I don't see the point in paying £500 for a car to drive me a mile and a half. I'm not that fussed about getting those cute pictures in the back of the car, sat next to your dad, having a little tear. I'm not that bothered about that. So, won't be hiring a car, my dad will be driving me. I haven't asked him yet. Dad, if you're watching, please will you drive me to my wedding? So number 3, I won't be wearing high heels. So I don't necessarily think this is a tradition, but when I mentioned it to my family, they were like, what, you're not wearing like nice shoes, you're wearing trainers? Yeah, I'm wearing Converse. I'm wearing white Converse with white little lacy ruffly socks, and my bridesmaids have matching. I will be dancing the night away. I will be comfortable for the whole day, and I will be able to wear the shoes afterwards, and they only cost me £45, I think. I got them in the Black Friday sale. They were one of the first things that I bought. But yeah, I will be comfortable for the whole day, and I will be able to wear them again, and my bridesmaids have matching. I love my wedding shoes. So number 4 is a receiving line. We won't be doing a receiving line. When our venue sent over the recommended schedule for the day, it said receiving line, this normally takes 30 minutes. And I said to Phil, what is it? I didn't know what it was, I had no idea. So we looked it up and we were like, we don't want to be stood for half an hour saying hello, thanks for coming, kiss, kiss. We only have 45 guests coming to the wedding. We will be able to get round everybody at some point during the day to say thank you for coming, to say hello, to catch up briefly with everybody. So we will have ample time to be able to get round everybody. We're not doing a receiving line. So number 5, this is possibly the most controversial one. We're not doing speeches. If anybody knows Phil, they will know that he is not a public speaker. He won't stand up in front of a crowd and do a speech, and I wouldn't expect him to. I know that that would just make him so uncomfortable. So he said straight away that he didn't want to do one. He asked his best man wasn't bothered about doing one, and I asked my dad and he said that he would rather not do one. I did say that if anybody was going to be doing a speech, I would do one because I know that Phil wouldn't. But since nobody is doing a speech, I don't want to be the only one to stand up and do one. So we're not doing speeches. So, number 6, we are not registering for gifts. I don't know if this is more of an American one, but there's nothing that we need. Me and Phil have lived together for 8 years if the wedding goes through this year. If it's next year, then we will have been together 9 years, and we've lived together for that whole time. We moved in together quite quickly, so we have everything that we need. We don't need toasters, we don't need microwaves, we don't need plates, we don't need sugar bowls. There's nothing that we need, so we haven't registered for gifts. We did put a note on the invitations saying that we didn't need gifts. We're not expecting anything, like genuinely. We're not expecting like money or like gift cards or anything from any of our guests. We just want people there, we just want to spend the day with our families. So obviously that would have just been like a wasted thing, like there's nothing that we would need to register for, so we just haven't. So another controversial one, number 7, we're not doing a first dance. So we have a song that we are going to have played first. We have the lyrics printed and it's on our mantelpiece in the living room, but we don't want to just be stood there swaying backwards and forwards with everybody like around us watching. We want everybody up on the dance floor with us. We don't want it to just be us two. We felt like that would be really awkward for us. We felt like it would be like all eyes on us just swaying backwards and forwards and smiling at each other. Like, it's lovely when other people do it, but it's not something that we wanted to do, so we're not doing that either. We want everybody up on the dance floor with us. So if you are watching this and you are invited to the wedding, when they say please can everybody join the happy couple on the dance floor, please join us on the dance floor. We don't want it to just be us two. We want everybody there having a boogie with us. So number 8, this is possibly another controversial one. I won't be doing a bouquet toss. I am paying a lot of money for my flowers. I am not throwing them at a group of screaming girls. Also, I don't have that many single people coming to the wedding, so I feel like that tradition is a little bit cringy. Like, I don't want the couple of single friends that I have coming, I don't want them stood behind me waiting to fight over my bouquet that I actually want to have like preserved in some way. I don't want to embarrass them by doing that, so I won't be doing it. Number 9, we won't be having an open bar. You are paying for your own drinks. Drinks are so expensive. What we have done is we've got little vouchers printed, so everybody will get a voucher and they can go and use that at the bar to get one drink, and then after that everybody's paying for their own. We thought obviously we've got to provide some sort of drink for people to have with their meals, but we won't be having an open bar. I don't think it's generally expected anymore that people have an open bar. People expect that they have to pay for their own drinks, but then it's also something that I've seen online a lot, like make sure you've got enough ice at your open bar, and I'm like, well, we're not having that. We're not paying for everybody to just drink the night away. Obviously we want people to have a good time. Like, obviously we want people to have a really wonderful evening, and we want to have a really wonderful evening, but I don't feel that that needs to, cost us £5,000, £6,000, £7,000 in a bar tab that we have to go and pay the next day, so we won't be having an open bar. And finally, number 10, we won't be doing a grand exit. We will say goodbye to people as they leave, and then we will somehow make our way back to the Airbnb where we're staying. We won't be doing sparklers and fireworks and everybody standing around us and applauding us as we leave and get into a car. I think generally what we want, and it sounds bizarre possibly to say about your wedding day, but we don't want everybody to just be stood staring at us for any length of time. Like the first dance, we don't want people stood around watching us, and equally with the grand exit, we don't want people stood either side of us clapping as we leave our venue. We just want to say goodbye to people as they leave. Also, we don't want people to feel like they have to stay until the end of the night. Like, anybody can leave when they want, and I don't want people to feel like they have to stay to applaud us as we get into probably Phil's brother's car and drive the mile back to our Airbnb, so we won't be doing that. So they are the 10 traditions, again, air quotes, 10 traditions that we won't be doing at our wedding. Let me know down below if there's any other traditional things that you won't be doing at your wedding, or if there's any traditional things that you are really looking forward to. Are you really looking forward to your first dance? Are you really looking forward to giving a speech at your wedding? I'd love to hear what traditional things you are looking forward to for your wedding day. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye!